Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. In this vlog, I wanted to unpack and share with you guys my makeup bag and the products that I took with me in my 2-week holiday trip to Europe. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. Packing my makeup kit or my makeup bag and my beauty products when I am to leave for a trip is always the biggest challenge for me, even more than the wardrobe I'm gonna bring. That takes me like 10-15 minutes. But when it comes to beauty products and makeup, especially because I do have such a wide variety and collection to choose from, and not only that, I always want to be sure I have what I need. It's always the biggest challenge. I do try my best though to keep it down to one bag, to one main makeup bag. So this is the bag that I'm going to share with you guys in this vlog. And I have a separate skincare bag that I take, but this video, because it's going to be way too long, it's just going to be the makeup bag that I took and the makeup tools that I had. And I think I personally like watching YouTube beauty videos that have this content, because I really think that the makeup that you take with you when you travel is really the makeup that works, or that you think will work no matter what. If it's like if you could only have one or two of a concealer or powder. So it really says a lot of how good these products are. So this is the set that I took with me on this most recent trip. So I hope you guys find this interesting, and let's begin. So I will begin with this one right here. So this Tumi cosmetics bag has 3 compartments, actually even more than that. So this is, I'll begin with the main compartment, and then there's a zipper right here which houses like a makeup brush holder as well, and this is how it looks. So actually there's more than 3. So this is the brush compartment. It has a flap, which I absolutely love, because then it keeps the brushes more contained and more hygienic. And so what I put in here was just eye brushes, or more of my detailed brushes. This compartment I left with a zipper here, I left empty, but there is another compartment here where I did put a lot of my pencils, concealers, which I will share with you guys as well. So I'll begin with the main one right here. This is a Ziploc that just houses the larger brushes, or the complexion brushes that I took with me, and I will share that later on. So this is basically it. I'll begin with the palettes to get them out of the way. So I will begin, well, this is the one on top. This is the highlighter I decided to bring. I have a lot of luxury highlighters, but this one is so lightweight and compact, and it also is pretty amazing for a drugstore, and if I broke it, it wouldn't matter. I brought my Becca, of course, my Jaclyn Hill champagne pop before, and it broke on me. It fell and it absolutely shattered. So I thought, why not just bring a drugstore? And this one I really like. This is the Sleek Solstice highlighting palette, which I think for drugstore is absolutely holy grail. You guys must get this. This is the shade that I frequently use, and this is how it looks. And then for blushes, I decided to bring the Hourglass Ambient Blush palette that I have, and this is how it looks. The reason why I bought this, it's more compact than my Becca and Jaclyn Hill, which is extremely large, you guys. You can see the difference, and this is much more heavy. This is lightweight, again, more compact and sleek. It has a beige brown neutral shade, which I like for just even contouring. This works on me sometimes, or if not, warming up my complexion. There's a luminous peach and a luminous pink, which is one of the basics you really need. And then I brought 2 matte blushes, and these are also super lightweight. This is Kate by Kanebo. It's a Japanese drugstore brand. This one is an RD1, and this is like a peach coral matte. And this one is the MAC Pro Longwear blush. It's light mid-tone pink, and this one is in Rosy Outlook. So these are just very versatile and really with any look. For bronzer, I only took one with me. This is the Burberry Warm Glow Summer Glow number 4, which is the darkest shade. This is how it looks. As of late, I have been preferring this over my Guerlain bronzer and most part of last year and the summer of 2016. This is the bronzer I used, so I took this with me. Setting powder, because again it's more compact and more lightweight, I took the Kate face powder for cover. This is again Kate by Kanibo, which is a Japanese brand. This is just like their translucent powder. Comes with a puff and absolutely gorgeous, and I think holy grail as well. I also took my Hourglass Ambient Powder in Diffused Light. What I like using this for, and I do use this on a daily basis, is just to highlight my cheekbones, my brow bone. If I don't want a shimmer or I just want to look very natural, this powder just brightens it up without the fuzz. Now the two eye palettes I chose to bring. First is the Vis Art Neutral Matte Palette number 1. Obviously, because you can see it's neutral, it's versatile, it has all the shades you would need for almost any look. And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Holy Grail Modern Renaissance palette. It was this or the Mario Devanovic palette, but I chose to use this one, and you can see it's gotten a lot of love. You can see how dirty it looks, but it just goes to show how much I use this. And just the shades, they're very versatile as well, and you do have most of them as mattes. Now for these products over here. So these are obviously lip products. Well, some of them are. So I'll begin with this. This is the Dior Lip Sugar Scrub Sweet Exfoliating Balm, which is, it has natural sugar granules on it. So if you have dry or chapping lips or dry skin on your lips, it will exfoliate that. You don't need to rinse this. And it's a beautiful base for lip products. Honestly, I thought it wouldn't be, but this is such a good staple to have. So I use this every day. Okay, these two products are not for lips. This is my current go-to eye base, and this is just drugstore. It's by Essence. It's the I Love Stage base, and what I like about this, it comes in a doe foot applicator. So much more easy to just blend into the eye. I don't really need to use my fingers. And this is the Holy Grail, of course, Clé de Beau concealer. I use mine in ochre. This is full coverage, almost like a stick foundation. Really, you can use this for anything. So I just would use this in areas that I wanted more coverage in, or if I had any blemishes. These are, I didn't bring a lot of lipsticks. These are the 3 that I chose to bring. 2 of them are reds, and then this one is a pink, like a pink nude. So this one is from Gucci. It's their Audacious lipstick. This one is in Whisper. And on me, it's just a beautiful nude pink. These 2 are 2 kinds of reds. And for me right now, these are my go-to reds. The Dior one, this is the Rouge Dior and the iconic 999. It's a matte. And what I like about this red is it's a wearable daytime red. It's not too much. You can honestly wear it during the day. Let me see if I can swatch it. So it's more like an orange red, but even in natural daylight, which I have right now, you can see it's very wearable. And then the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Red Carpet Red. This is just really gorgeous for your typical go-to night out red lipstick. This is more of a blue toned. You can see this is more orange, so wearable for the day. This is more of a straight up blue toned red that is honestly flattering on almost all skin tones I've seen. Now these things right here. So I like mixing high and low, and I really don't have any qualms using drugstore if they're pretty good. And these are the most inexpensive drugstore products, but I absolutely love them. So I'll begin with this. This is LA Colors. This is the most inexpensive. This is just some shade that is like a brownie nude, which is always good to have. So if I just want to use my exfoliating balm, then I just put that. And then this is by Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Lip Color. And I think the shade is 360S. This is super sheer. And it's just a nudie bronze that's also nice, like a lip topper. These two, I had another lip gloss. I don't know where I put it. These are both drugstore. This is from LA Colors, and this is from Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Slicks in 557B Cherish. And what I like about this, you guys, is it's just an amazing lip topper that's very inexpensive. And let me put it here. There, you can see when the light hits, it is gorgeous on the center of the lip. And exactly the same with this one. So I would liken this, like if you've seen the Jouer lip toppers, this is a dupe. You don't need to spend that much. So this is the other one by LA Colors. It's more of a brownie, more of a bronzy beige peach. Absolutely gorgeous. And the shade is... Is it there? Oh, it's right here. CLG 983 Nude. I don't know if you guys can see that. So those are the items in my main compartment. Now for the things that I packed in this compartment right here. This one right here. And these are mostly like concealers and pencils. So I'll just grab them all. Okay, so these are the things that I brought with me. I'll begin with this one. This is the Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller, and I use this as the first step for my under eye, just to brighten and also refresh it for the day. So this is while I'm putting my primer. This is also my primer for my under eye. And then for concealers, I have two drugstore as well. These are both by Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 20, just for the under eye and blemishes as well. And the Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle in Neutralizer. For mascaras, this is it for my lashes. This is the only thing I brought, and I did not bring an eyelash curler as well. I haven't used eyelash curlers in a long time because the Dior Show Maximizer does the job. So this is a primer for my lashes. This is a daily staple. And then this is, because it was such a convenient travel size, the Double Wear Estee Lauder mascara. I also brought, this is if I wanted to highlight. This is the Flash Luminizer by Dior. This is in the shade 500. This is absolutely gorgeous. If you don't want to use a cream or a powder highlighter, which still requires a brush, this is so easy. It's like a click pen, similar to the YSL Touche Eclat, but honestly for me, so much better. So much better. And you just pat it on the skin and you can see how luminous that looks. It looks so natural on the skin, you guys. You don't even need to set it with a powder highlighter. Holy Grail brow product. I only took one. This is the Dior Universal Brow Styler in 002. And it has a spoolie already on the other end. It is so lightweight. I cannot live without this. I do like some other brow products, but if I could only choose one, it will obviously just be this. And it's actually good enough. Just one. Now these are the eyeliners that I have. I brought with me. They're very little, but this is all I needed. I'll begin with the drugstore one. This is the Maybelline Expert Wear in Velvet Black. This I have backups of this all the time. This comes in a pack of 2 in the drugstore, and this I always use a tight line. And then 2 other liners, which are holy grail for me. The Shiomura, this is the Nuja liner for Shiomura. This is absolutely amazing. Definitely what every amazing Japanese eyeliner product is. It's amazing pigmentation, very, very fine point. Glides easily, doesn't skip, and it's truly a very saturated true black. And then if I wanted a brown, this is the Dior Pro Liner, Waterproof Pro Liner in brown, which is 582. And it's a slanted one, but amazing as well. The Dior liners are really good, even the pencil ones. Okay, so now I'll go to the brushes, the face brushes that I took with me. There really isn't a lot. This is just a few of them. So I'll begin with this one. This is the drugstore e.l.f. blush brush. And what I use this for is with my ambient lighting powder Hourglass, just to set my under eye and to brighten it. And then I have the Holy Grail original airbrush, Sephora airbrush number 55 brush. This I use for face powder to set my entire face, or sometimes to blend my foundation or buff it in even more. Then I have this Haku Hodo. This is a tapered brush. I think it's made of goat hair, and I use this as a highlight brush. And then very old school Dior number 6 blush brush. I love this brush, the size and the density. It's perfect if you want to contour or even just want to add an all over face color, and even for blush. And I haven't come across a brush that can be as versatile and do that much function. And then these are 2 generic brushes that I have from a makeup kit that I purchased when I took this class. It doesn't really have a brand. It's synthetic, obviously, but I absolutely love it. This one for foundation application and blending it in, and this one for buffing in concealer, especially in blemishes or under the eye. And it just, the shape and the density just really gets into the fine corners of the face. Okay, so now for the final compartment in this bag, which is this flap right here. So these are the detailed brushes that I took. I'll begin with this. This is my Inglot number 6 brush. This is perfect for the crease. And then I have this crown brush. It's just a jumbo blending brush, and this is always my blending brush for the larger area of the crease. This is probably the oldest brush I own. This is an Estee Lauder tapered eyeshadow brush, and this is what I use to highlight my brow bone. Always, every day, for over a decade now. This is the only complexion brush that I have here because it's very small and delicate, and it's Holy Grail. This is the Suq Holy Grail blush brush, and this is made of squirrel hair. This is the softest brush I own, and I think the softest brush ever out there. I have 2 detailed brushes from Haku Hodo. This one is the J5533. This is how it looks, and this is goat hair, I believe. And then this, I don't have the number with me. When I got this in Japan, the number was in the plastic it came in, which I don't have anymore. This is more tapered, you can see, so for more detailed work on the crease area. These 2 brushes are amazing. This is Squirrel, and they're very soft, but grabs pigment and blends very well. Of course, MAC 239 to place product or color on the eyelid. This jumbo shadow brush from Crown Brush is the C407. I use this to apply my base daily. And then I have this tool that I always bring with me. It's an extractor. If I have any whiteheads, I usually use the thinner, or the thinner part of it, so just of emergency. And last but not the least, this Tweezerman angled tweezers. You must always have this in your kit when you travel, just because if you need to pluck anything, then you have it. Last but not the least, I will just take you through the contents of this Suka bag. I hate having to bring full size with my skincare. There was nothing full size that I took with me, but these products, I couldn't decant them, as you can see. So, and these are very light. So for foundation, there was a couple I took with me, but these were the only full size ones. I had a couple of these, the Shiseido BB, the new BB cream with an SPF of 50 and medium. This, if you have combination skin and you're going through humidity or warm tropical weather, this will last and not break down throughout the day. These are drugstore, they're very lightweight, and I absolutely love them. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and because my skin is in between shades now, I have 203 and 204. This, just in case I wanted more flawless skin for an occasion or something. This is the Holy Grail Air Flash by Dior, and the shade that I have is 205. Two skincare products that I use on a daily basis, and I cannot live without. I have backups of these. I have a couple of bottles all the time. This is the One Essential Serum by Dior, which is always my first skincare step after I cleanse my skin. This detoxifies your skin. It's a detoxifying and boosting serum. So it also boosts any product that you use after by 4 times, and all you need is 1 pump. The Capture Total Dior Dream Skin is a skin perfector. It addresses brown spots, wrinkles, and redness instantly and over time. It's a skincare product, but it's an elevated primer as well because it acts as an amazing base. This has been my primer since it was released. Last full size is the MAC Mineralized Charged Water. And this has been my go-to setting spray or refreshing spray for my face or face mist. You can see I've just had this for like maybe 4 months, but I'm almost done, and I had to bring this. And then Laura Mercier Extra Large Powder Puff. So that is about it, you guys. Those are the products that I took with me on my holiday trip to Europe makeup-wise. Please click the like button down below if you enjoy this kinds of videos or the videos that I've been making as of late. Let me know as well in the comments if you do want to see the skincare bag that I had, the unpacking of the skincare products and fragrance products that I had. And I guess that is about it. I really do plan to post vlogs of my European trip. So it most likely will be the next few videos that I will put out. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.
Yeah.